how to scrim in CS Source Advanced Lesson 2. Today we'll be talking about the mouse and the mouse pads. There are two main kinds of mouse pads around, mainly cloth material and solid surface materials. I'm using the hard surface one. Why the hard surface one? Because I'm generally a person who doesn't snipe much and I was more of a point man. Now for solid surface ones, you actually have less friction. I had one Everglide one in the past. It had actually a dual-sided thing, where if you use one side, it's actually smoother than the other side. When you are using snipers, you need more control so that when you do large sweeps across the screen, you can stop in time. For those point man, front man, assist kind of roles, you can just use a standard hard surface. Of course, I'm not saying that you cannot use cloth material if you're not a sniper. For convenience sake, cloth mouse pads are easy to carry, whereas hard surface mouse pads like these can be quite the hassle. But generally, I've been using this for like 10 years. It will actually generally last longer compared to having cloth material, because as you know, cloth mouse pads absorb sweat, might actually not last very long. Well, at least for this, it's easier to clean hard surface kind of mouse pads. Just simply take a wet cloth, wipe it. Cloth material ones, I have heard of friends who actually tried to dump them into the washing machine. Most of them actually just spoiled the whole thing. I think for value for money, I think maybe a hard surface one would be fine for general use. Of course, if you are a sniper, I recommend you to get this kind of cloth materials. Let us say that you have a very low sensitivity mouse. Basically, it just means that you need to move over a large area to get from one side of the screen to the other side of the screen. Then of course you need a larger mouse pad. However, most of this can be corrected if you know how to calibrate your sensitivity correctly to your mouse pad. So ideally, a lot of people think that you should buy the mouse pad based on how you use your mouse. Actually, contrary to that, it's more like you get the mouse pad first, then calibrate your mouse according to your mouse pad. Because realistically speaking, at a competitive level, you're not going to have a lot of space. Most of the competition grounds are actually going to be quite cramped. Having a very large mouse pad might be very good for you to use at home, but you might not actually be given the kind of space to sweep across. Chances are you're going to knock into your teammates' keyboard. So that's the end of my discussion for the mouse pads. We'll move on to the mouse things later. Yeah.